Good afternoon, good evening, good night, and welcome to Throwbacks, where we talk all things cool and retro. And today, I hope this is a cool one as I began this terrible road of collecting kind of the animated comic book style of Marvel stuff. This all kind of falls back to X-Men 97 and just how great that show was, and the nostalgia that it created for me. And I just started grabbing a few of the X-Men guys here and there, and then I came across some other I think it was a Spider-Man Hobgoblin figure, and I was like, oh, okay, this is clearly the road we're going to go down. Obviously, I'm going to be picky. It's going to be one shelf, and that's what it's going to be. But when I saw that this 2-pack was hitting Ollie's, I had to get out on the hunt to find it, and I was lucky enough to come across this at my local Ollie's. It's Thor versus Marvel's Destroyer. I'm not a big comic book guy, not a big animated guy, so I don't really know anything more than kind of like how they tie into the movies. So obviously this looked like a dude from the movie, so I figured let's roll with that. So that's the packaging there. Obviously this is a figure that has been out for quite some time. Obviously, I don't think the original price point was $40, but $20 will work. I'm sure this was probably originally like a $60 figure because this is a pretty big boy. At least it looks like it is. So, yeah, I think that's it. As I said, this has been out for a while, so it's not going to be breaking any news on the packaging or anything like that, but it is new to me. So let's crack it open, see what the fuss is about, see if the road that I am on is going to be a road that I'm glad I took. But hey, for 20 bucks, I can't complain. Even if I don't like them and want to move on from them, I'm pretty sure at 20 bucks, even loose, I would have no problem at least making my money. So here we are back to the past here with these coffins. I'm not a fan of the coffins for sure, but here we go. Thor, that is a meaty figure. Actually, I mean, it's Thor, but actually a lot meatier than I thought it would be. Oh man, that's a big boy too. Okay, alright. I mean, wow, I knew that, this guy would be pretty heavy and pretty solid, but wow, just from feeling the coffins there, which I'm gonna hold off on. I'm not gonna look. Let's get to the accessories. Like I said, we're still back in the coffin days here, so here we go with Thor's hammer. Let's get a little close up there so you can see that. Whoever holds, blah, 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 behold the power of Thor. So very nice there. On top of the shidoo there. Alright, let's move my camera forward. Sorry about that little buzz sound. So very nice hammer. Feels good. Nice, thick. Got that nice color to it too, so I dig that a lot. So Thor's hammer, looking like a Thor's hammer. Thor does come with a nice big fist, as one would expect nothing less from Thor himself. Just 3 more Thor stuff, so let's go ahead and get that going. Shake, shake, shake. Alright, we got a piece of cardboard. Not sure why that was in there. I guess it was to protect, which I will not complain about that. And here we go. We got an alternate head, which looks really cool. That's going to be tempting to put on there with the wings and the hair. Nice shiny silver little doop on top there. So pretty cool overall. I like that. That might be the head we go with, but I have yet to see the actual Thor head, so I do not want to count my chickens just quite yet. Alright, looks like we've got some destroyer hands here, and they are some meaty boys. And I'm always a fan of a hand that has kind of an evil, grabby type look to it, so this is right up my alley. I do like that from him. And then we have a C-grip for the destroyer hand, so I'm not sure if he comes with something to C-grip with, so I'm not really sure why you would need a C-grip, but as I said, I'm not really an expert on the comics or the animated shows or anything like that, so he may very well have a purpose. So, let's go with the big, heavy, meaty guy first. Let's go with the destroyer. There we go. speaking of Ollies, have you guys been out hunting the Ollies? You been finding anything? I know it was a little dry there for a while, but we kind of picked up the pace here in the last, I guess, week or so, really, is when and some new stuff has been coming in. This guy's so big I gotta adjust my camera up a little bit just to get him in frame. And this dude rocks. Cool figure. Look at this guy, man. Alright. Articulation, doing articulation things. Obviously the face of this guy does not quite look like the movie, so I mean I could be wrong. It may not be the same guy, but how many metal faced big guys like this could Thor possibly fight in a day? Who knows? But what I know is that this figure rocks. It's tons and tons of extra detail, all the spikes all along him. The back pretty plain Jane, but that's okay. It is silver, it is what it's supposed to be. I wonder, is that, I guess that's probably supposed to be there. Maybe not. Maybe it's just a crack in the plastic. Either way, I think it works for him, so almost looks like a weld line or something like that. But very nice. I think it does have some extra weathering. It appears in spots, like up here, down there, all over. But yeah, let's see how he stands. Such a big boy, I wouldn't think he's going to have too much problem standing once we get him situated here. Yeah, looks good there. Let's go ahead and get on his maniacal hand. What do you think? I'm going to leave the other fist on for sure. Oh, knocked over my background here. Alright, that was very nice and easy. I'm always a fan of easy hand exchanges, so that's always nice, especially after some Super 7 scares. Alright, yeah, look at that guy. Very cool. Very happy with that. Alright. I'm like a little kid in a candy store with these guys. I'm super happy with how they have turned out. And it's not a gift for my wallet. It's not a gift for my wallet at all, as it's going to lead me down a bad path. Alright, here we are with Thor. Again, same helmet, same doop on top. Just doesn't have the extra face shield on him there. So that looks good. Let's compare him to this other head. Where do I want to go? I'm not sure. I think we'll probably stick with the one that came on him. I do really like this, but you know what? I think we've got enough metal head going on there that we can go ahead and swing out of that a little bit. Alright, so he does have some kind of maniacal hands too. He's summoning the power of thunder. Dig that. Nice silver accents here. He's got the T, which I'm going to just go out on a limb here, stands for Thor. Blue, his black kind of goes down into nice dark blue there. And he's got some gold armored boots. His feet are going to definitely need a little bit of adjusting. His cape, nice looking cape, how it drops all the way down. It's kind of pinned in here at the top of the shoulders. Looks nice. Let's see how he stands. You know what, let's not worry about that. We'll worry about it when we get him posed out, which will be right now. So we'll be right back with my final thoughts on Thor and the Destroyer. Alright, there we go. Got him all posed out. Got Thor doing Thor things. Got him standing up. He is a little back heavy, I will give him that. And I will say, this guy has stood fine, but boy, he feels like he's a little tipsy-turvy, so I guess if I had to finally give a little bit of a negative here, it is that they aren't the best standing guys around, so it's definitely something to keep in mind when you're displaying them in the collection. Maybe do a fronter so that if they do fall, they don't take anybody out with them. So just my 2 cents there. But for speaking of cents, the fact that I only had to pay $20 and, you know, whatever taxes was, cents-wise, steal of a deal. I'm super happy with this set. Like I said, it's a bad deal for me because I'm really kind of digging these now. But I will be cautious. Like I said, I only have one shelf, so we'll be smart about it. But if Ollie keeps getting these great figures at great deals, then I will keep buying them. So what do you guys think? Like I said, have you guys been to Ollie's? You've been picking up any of this stuff, or you don't have any Ollies in your area and you're kind of bummed out about it? Either way, leave us a comment down below. And while you're there, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you've done all that, then you know what? You might as well make it 3 for 3 and go ahead and subscribe to the channel as well, as we do post new content every single day. But it is time to throw one back. So for myself and Uncle BJ, we are going to throw one back, and we'll see you all next time.